Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we're going to talk about the 5 books that I have to read before the end of 2025. Let's get into it. So typically I have several lists that I make at the beginning of the year which incorporate a lot of books that I want to read before 2025. And this isn't even inclusive of that list, but just books that if I don't finish by the end of this year, I'm going to be so bummed with myself. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The first is Detransition Baby by Torrey Peters. This was my book club book pick for, I think, May, sometime earlier this year, and I never finished it. I'm like halfway through the book. I already know I'm not gonna like be obsessed with it, but I have a weird thing of like not finishing a book. I like have to finish it even if I know I'm not gonna like it, just for the sake of like, it's really hard for me to DNF a book. So this is definitely pretty high up on the list just because it's been sitting on my shelves for a minute and I feel guilty about not having it be completed because it was a book club book. And I'm really trying to be good about finishing my book club books for this year. Next is a book that has been on my shelves and been in so many, if you go back on my channel, so many of my books to read in whatever year that it's in. Replica by Lauren Oliver. I used to love Lauren Oliver books. I'm aware this is why I'm aware my period of like probably being obsessed with this has potentially passed, seeing as I'm far outside the target audience at 32 years old. But this has been with me for so long. I had this at my parents' house, you guys. Like, I've had this book for so long. I need to read this book and I have no excuse. I've kept it with me in every move that I've done. It's made it through all of those moves. So I really just need to read these books. I have no excuse. I need to read this before the end of the year. In that same vein, I need to read this book. This is Scott Westerfeld's Afterworlds. Look how many post-its are on this book. That means it's been in multiple of my books to read in a certain year. I think I'm actually gonna really like it. That's what's ironic, is I really think I'm gonna like it and I just need to read this book. I need to sit down, I need to read it. So I think after I'm done with my 2 books that I'm currently reading, I think I'm gonna try and pick this one up next and try to knock it out because really at this point I have no excuse. I don't. So this one needs to be read before the end of the year because I'm pretty sure that and Replica are the longest withstanding unread books currently on my shelves. Like, I've had these for way too long and they need to be read. Hold me to it. Next, because I tend to read only holiday books in the month of December, this is partly my November TBR, but I also need to read Wicked. I know that I had a challenge of trying to finish the series of reading The Wizard of Oz. That's not happening. I don't know where this year went. I didn't even touch that series, so we're gonna move that to next year. But in the spirit of Wicked for Good coming out this month, I really want to read Wicked. And just remember what this is. This edition is stunning. I picked it up in Canada, I think. No, I picked this up in New Zealand or Australia, but I think Australia. But this edition, like, come on, it's just stunning. And I know this book is very different from the movie, but I still want to read it. I still want to enjoy it. And I think it's going to be good. So that's what we're doing for this one. And the last one I want to read is actually a brand new release because I read and reread all of the E. Lockhart We Were Liars series books this year. This one just came out. It's short, the spine or the sprayed edges is beautiful. I want to finish this one up because I did watch the show with my best friend this year and thought this one would be fun to watch and reread and like wrap up the trilogy with. I think it's going to be good. I've enjoyed this series quite a bit. I love her writing style. A lot of it's written in prose, so it reads really, really fast. So I think I can get through this one pretty quickly. So that is on my TBR for this next month as well. All right, friends, along with probably what else is left in my 25 to read in 2025, that's also some other books that I would love to get to before the end of this year. If you guys have any books that you're dying to get to before the end of the year, let me know what it is down in the comments below. And yeah, hopefully you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Subscribe to see more of my face, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.